to you, Mick.
Thanks, mate.
Morning.
Morning.
Mark's back with the sandwiches. Morning, Mark.
Morning.
Welcome back.
Oh, look at that. What a welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Hello. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Now, first things first, before I say anything else, what the plan might be for today. That did yesterday. We're really chuffed with that. Really sturdy, solid. Looks great. Right pitch for the ramp and everything. Worked out really well. It's wrong. And now I say wrong. We originally talked about a 1200 ramp, 1200 wide. So I said, okay, 400 centres. We need 4 9x2s. Get them here and we'll get it done. Okay, so we've got 4. That isn't 1200. So therefore, our maximum centre, if you remember us talking about it, me and Adam have mentioned it, the decking has got to be 400 centres maximum with this decking we're using. Sometimes it's 300 maximum centres for this decking because it's composite, not its traditional tannolised stuff. Anyway, so what we should have done, we should have set these at 400 centres, meaning there would have been an extra 2 9x2s in the middle of this. So what we'll do now is we'll put another one there, another one there, another one there. Right then, plan today I think is to get that bathroom done, get the shower tray down, get the hole tuck out, and then what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to, that at the back where the slabs you can just see at the back there, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to just dig down around about there a little bit, just enough to get below the floor level. If you remember from the very start of the video when we started putting the floor down, it's quite low at the back and we had to dig down 200mm over that back corner, if you remember. So yes, we have to dig down a little bit there so we can then get the waste out here. I had a go at trying to get some decent footage of Adam and Mark trying to dig all this out, but I failed. It wasn't very good quality, the wind and what have you, so this is it in its entirety. It was a bit of a pain, I'm told, because of the roots, but they did a great job. The vapor bar on that wall now insulated it all, because we know this has just been tacked, because we know that we've got to get into this point here somewhere for water, whether from here or down and then down. So we put the board on there now because the tray will go against that, bedded on compo on Tuesday when he comes, but it'll go against that corner there, nice tight to the board, silicone against that, tile down. Right, all we're going to do, put this down, like I've just said, we'll drill a hole and then we'll give ourselves a 6-inch hole then, from 3 inch from centre, in order to get our trap and stuff in. And then the hole that you've already seen the footage of digging out, we'll then go through and then get through to that. All Mick's done there is use some scrim tape just to staple to the rafters so the insulation doesn't fall out on top of us before we board it. Quite a clever idea really, I think.
Just that little piece.
It's frightening how close the match is. Right, good morning. In fact, maybe I should have waited till I got my breath back till I start this video. It's quite a long way, humping that big toolbox up here. Anyway, so yesterday, got this finished. That's where the pump's going. 4-inch saw pipe at the toilet with the 1.5 inch quarter waste for basin and shower, into a standard 4-inch waste pipe, saw pipe, comes down to here. We cut it into the top of this manhole box, if you like, and then it drops into there, and then when the tilt switch gets activated at a certain level, macerates it all and then pumps it via a 2.5 inch pipe all the way down the garden to where we got to be, to our soil pipe connection, which I think is the other side. If you see down there, I can't see it very well, that window there is to the left of there in the slab. So we got that done yesterday. Got this insulated, got that vapor barriered, that bit a bit boarded there so we can put the shower tray against it. and then we'll get this one boarded today, this section, so we can get the bit of a, we're going to put a bit of a stud in there with a bit of a little alcove in it, to put shower bottles and things. That's what the customers asked for, so that's what we're going to do. So there we go. Mark's made a brew, so I think it's time. There's our trays on the deck. Make sure it's nice and tight to your corners. What you don't want is a big gap. Now there is a tiny, and I mean tiny, little gap there. Right then, with a bit of James in the background as well. Right, it's not a 100mm hole saw. This is actually a 135, which is perfect for the collar. So that'll go over there perfect. So I'll drill this hole, we'll pull that through the floor, and then we can put a bit of foam around it, fill it all full of foam again. And then silicone around it as well. So I'll put that hole in there. Oh, I didn't check. Where's the timbers below? Right, there's a rafter there. Oh wow, excellent. Yeah, I've been lucky.
If it works, I'm going to toss a couple of the out.
Right. We're going to have to dig a little bit out though, Ad, because it's quite tight, that is. 2 more fingers. So, yeah, but it might be a little bit too tight, well it will be too tight to get the bend in there, mate. So now, when we put that through here, that'll sit lovely, like that. And then we'll support it all, foam it all in, and then put the flexi pan connector, 500mm, into there, which means we can pull the toilet out, and then put the pan connector into there. Because that's in the unit, actually, we can probably get an angled pan connector now, thinking about it. Put that in there, and then stick it out at the right height and push the toilet against it, so that's even better. So there we go. While I'm doing this, Mark's just cut that, put that bit of board on there. Lovely jubbly.
It's okay, yeah.
That's lovely, that's same, mate, yeah. Same that is, yeah, lovely. Okay, so if we get that now, so if we're going to angle this down a little bit, aren't we, so we can get, that's roughly our centre there. So that now, pull the tape to you, Ad. So roughly there now, that would be the end of the pipe with a 45 on it.
Okay.
That looks quite a good angle as well, to be fair.
That's the angle. If I was to get another white base,
Yeah.
that angle has to be right there. I'll have to take them a little bit.
Yeah, I mean I've let go of the tape there, so I'm not pulling it, but if that tape's sitting naturally as it is, so the pipe would.
Alright.
See, that's gone out of the hole now. So I'm filming what Adam's filming. Anyway, so what we've done now is, as I said, we've just dug down there now to get ourselves the centre of the bathroom hole.
Give it a bit more, I
You
think.
can see that. I can see a bit of daylight there on the floor there.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing. Good, is that? A bit of an overkill with the saw to cut the old plywood. Well, a bit of overkill. Good, isn't it? So we've had a bit of a day today of, I'm not going to say bits, because doing this, all this soil pipeline isn't bits. I couldn't film it very well because it's very tight, as you can see. But in essence, what we've done, got the pot at the back now. You have to excuse my terminology. That's going to take the rainwater pipe into there, as I've explained previous, but now we can actually see it. Come through to here. Then we've got the shower waste comes into a Y there. We've got the toilet comes out there, out the toilet floor, yeah, out the bathroom floor in there, into a 90, into an elbow, and then down to the Y there, and a separate Y again for the basin. As you can see, all we've used is these connectors for the wastes. You can see it just there and there, buried in the gravel, just about. So yeah, that's what we've done. Most of our order didn't come today for the plastics and what have you, and we had the gravel from there. So as you can see, we've had to spot the gravel just based on what we could get today delivered, and we put the rest on bricks. So that'll all be finished with pea gravel. As I've already pointed out, and you might have seen on footage earlier, that hole now is for that whole commercial pump system, which is in essence a manhole macerates and pumps down the garden. Okay, we've been pronouncing this wrong. It's not Hattibo, it's Habito. So you probably already heard me say it and say, what's he on about? Because you know what you're talking about and I don't. But no, it is Habito. That's what these are called. And we are told, when they're fixed direct into a stud wall, one number 10 screw, or I think it's actually a number 5 screw now, I think, if you're looking new metric screws. The old-fashioned number 8s and 10s is now 4s and 5s, I think. That will take, one number 10 screw in there will take 15 kilo, is what we're told. So all we've done here then is we've vapor barried all this. We put that board up there to finish it. We've vapor barried that back wall there, put one board in there. Finished boarding this wall, put that board in there, vapor barried to it so much, and then all this, that's just tucked in there, that is. And then in there we've left that empty for the pipes to come down from the wall for Wayne, or they'll come across from there, from this whole pump system that we're going to have the other side of that wall. We've put, that's a test hole, and that's a test hole, and there's a basin one. If I move this out the way, that's our waste there now for our soil pipe. You can't see that very well because the flash hasn't kicked in. But anyway, that's where that is. Don't know where the torch is. Here it is. Let me just get my torch on so you can see better. Okay, so that's that now. And obviously once this is all set, that'll just lift up to there. Lovely. Nice and tight, that'll get supported, and then we'll foam around all that. Like I just said, that's our basin connection now, because there's a cabinet going there, which I showed you earlier. And there is our shower waste. And under there somewhere, there it is, there's our shower pipe, which we'll connect onto now. We can get under there, luckily, and get the cutters on it. And then connect our shower waste directly onto that. So there we go. That's our day finished for now. If you are watching this on a Friday, I tend to watch all my subscriptions on a Friday. I hope you have a good weekend. Don't forget to hit that like button and notification bell. Ready for the next episode? Next time you come to us, will be these boards will be fixed onto there. We'll finish that plumbing off. We're having a good measure on this decking. Get that ordered. Oh, something else we did as well. We just uploaded all that today. Ready to take the 10mm capping board. Yeah, so we'll get all that done. We'll get the bit of stud work going back in. Get the bit of stud work in there that you may have already heard me talk about, which is going to form a bit of an alcove. There's about a 8-inch gap, I think it is, 10-inch gap, sorry. Oh, sorry, 250mm between this wall and the edge of the shower tray. So yeah, we'll put that in there. And then we're expecting Wayne on Wednesday. So yes, thank you ever so much for watching. See you on the next episode.